The Objective News Network, sobering signals. Has America achieved banana republic status? A place where oaths to protect and defend the Constitution are meaningless. Government agencies and their leaders that are no longer accountable to the people anymore. The political weaponization of our institutions. FBI phantom attacks on the characters and reputations of citizens, and shadow banning by our own government for simply having an opinion. School shooting after school shooting, an airline system falling apart, bridges collapsing, train derailments all over the country, banks going under. An overstrained healthcare system that millions cannot afford, spiraling medical costs for older generations of Americans already living in or near poverty. Inflation at 40-year highs, the rise of socialism in America, debt at its highest levels in American history, older generations of American pensioners being driven into poverty and early deaths because of inflation, baby food formula shortages, no effective congressional oversight of the institutions of our government, violence in the streets of American cities, local leaders, and the defunding of the police, chaos in the streets, hungry children across America, homelessness at all-time highs, rising poverty rates, deep state agencies that work with America's enemies to engineer incurable pathogens capable of killing millions, a collapsing education system across America, teachers' unions forcing wokeness and sexual confusion and dysfunction on our children over the objection of their parents, the FBI investigating parents for objecting, a justice system gone haywire, corrupt and politically weaponized judges, lawyers, and law enforcement, the demise of religion in America, a new generation of leaders with no moral compass and no conscience, American corporations that go along with government censorship of those who tirelessly try and exercise what used to be their right to free speech. Relations with China and Russia at their lowest level since before the end of the Cold War. Russia moving their nuclear weapons into Belarus. Taiwan, the Chinese, and threats of World War III. Racism, reverse racism, and no civil discourse to reconcile the differences. And the list just keeps going on and on and on. I do sometimes wonder what other people think when they see what's happening all around us. How did we ever reach this point? Is it a conspiracy of some sort to intentionally turn the United States into a banana republic? Do people think it's a signal of worse things to come, or an opportunity to dig down deep and get to work fixing the challenges facing us as a nation? How many of us just shrug our shoulders and say, there's nothing we can do about it? Are we resigned to a feeling of hopelessness? Or do we look for someone to blame? Members of an opposing political party, government leaders, the president, members of Congress, white people, black people, Asian people, brown people, judges, the military. Who exactly? You know, there's an old adage out there that says in order to solve any given problem, you've got to have a plan. Maybe as all of us go into the next election cycle, we all might be wise to ask ourselves what these people we would like to elect to fix these problems actually believe in. Do they have integrity and honor, or are they just another politician or another greedy person trying to get what they want? Do they have a written plan for the future? Are they intelligent? How do they intend to reverse the declining trust in our core institutions? Well, for one, I think the time has come for a brilliant leader to come out of the woodwork. I'm hoping that we will find one because our futures literally depend on it. It is what it is for April 3rd, 2023. Thanks for watching. This is John Hnatio reporting for the Objective News Network.